What's going on, everyone? My name is Benny. We're back with Diamond Dynasty, and we got a special episode for you today. That's right. Today, I can no longer call my son my 7-year-old son. He is now my 8-year-old son. Yes, that's right. Happy birthday to Lumpy. Wow. You guys, he's asleep. It's super early, so he's still asleep. If we get through this game without waking him up, I'm gonna go wake him up on camera because I have a special surprise for him. He doesn't know what it is yet. I'm not gonna tell you guys till the end of the video. Okay, so I have a special story to tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys the name of why I nicknamed my son Lumpy. Okay, so let's just jump right into the story. Before we start, daily double uploads every day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern, except for today because of the surprise that I'm going to tell you guys about at the end of the video. Okay, my wife and I, we've been married 8 years. We've been together almost 15 years, if I'm not mistaken. And all of my wife's life, she was told she would never be able to have children. Well, then she met me, and a few years later, God bless everybody, we were blessed with Lumpy. Now, there's it's hard to explain without getting too graphic, so I'm going to try to do this the best I can. Uh, Lumpy had a hard time being born. He was not born the natural way. We had to do it a different way. And there were a couple instances where we weren't sure what was going to happen. We already felt super blessed, like I said, because my wife was told she could never have kids. And then, next thing you know, she's in Lumpy's in her belly, So we were already shocked at that. I'm going to get my bullpen warmed up while my opponent is paused. So when it came time to give Lumpy for Lumpy to be born, there were these crazy, issues that came up. So Lumpy wasn't born normally, and he actually was very lucky to survive. When he was born and he wasn't breathing right away, and it took him a couple minutes for them to, not a couple minutes, it felt like an eternity, but it was only probably like 30, 45 seconds. Where he wasn't breathing. They did some procedure and he was crying. Next thing I know, he was crying, and I remember being just so relieved. And because of all of the trauma my wife and Lumpy went through, when Lumpy was born, he came out with his head not normal. It was all bumpy. It was lumpy. So right away when he came out, my first thought was, that's Lumpy. And it was Lumpy, man. It was crazy. My wife, because of giving birth, had some complications. Everything was okay. Obviously, she's here now, but at the time, she had to go have further medical attention. It was just me and Lumpy. I remember I got to cut the cord. I got to see my son's first cries. I got to see him be weighed and all that stuff. And I was actually the first and only one to bond with my son right when he was born. So immediately after he was born, they put him on my chest like this, and for 30 minutes it was just him and I just chilling. And I remember there was a nurse that came in to clean him up, and me, man, I brought a baseball with me to the hospital. So the very first picture I ever took with Lumpy is him holding a baseball. He was literally 20 minutes into life, and he already had a picture with a baseball. It was hilarious. So yeah, it was a tough day. After that, Lumpy actually had some complications and had to stay in the hospital for an extra 7 days. So we were actually at the hospital for an extra 7 days. And I got to tell you, hospital furniture is not that comfortable. It's not meant for us to be there, 7 days. But nonetheless, my son was in the hospital. We weren't going to go anywhere without him. So we were at the hospital for 7 days. Anyway, when we got home, it was just like a huge weight off of our shoulders because of a lot of things that went on. So Yeah, that's how Lumpy got his name, man. When he came out, his head was super, super odd shaped. And of course, everything, over time became how a normal head looks like. But that is why I call him Lumpy. That was the first nickname I gave him. Like I said, right out of the chute, he had like a bumpy head. So it just came to my mind, Lumpy, and that's what I've been calling him ever since. I've got like 50 nicknames for him. I call him Bop. I call him the Lumpster, the Bumper Lumper, Dumper Bumper. I love calling him Bop. I haven't called him Bop in a long time, but yeah. So yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, crazy story, you guys. Lumpy almost never was here, and he's here though, thank God. And yeah, so that's the story of how I got how Lumpy got his nickname. His real name, for you guys that have always asked, his real name is Benny. He was named after me, and he was actually the third. He's actually the fourth Benny. My grandfather, rest his soul, is named Benny. My dad, who, okay, so the difference is my grandfather had a different middle name, but my dad was born Benny Cruz Amezquita. And that's exactly what they named me, except they put Junior, Benny Cruz Amezquita Jr. So Lumpy is technically the third. He should be Benny Cruz Amezquita the third, but my wife's like, we're not going to do the third thing. So we literally named him the exact same thing as me. The only thing you could tell us apart is, our social security numbers. That's the only difference. And then obviously, the year we were born. Of course, like in natural fashion, I give up a home run in the first inning. I cannot seem to get through the first inning recently without giving up a 2-run home run of sorts. Probably just kept throwing the same pitch back and forth. But anyway, Lumpy turns 8 years old today. We're super excited. And I'll tell you the secret soon. Top of the third. Come on, team Rally Fries. That's a strike. Good pitch, though. He gave me something really good to hit. And, wow, what a surprise. He paused. Is he going to bring in another pitcher? I was going to say. Here we go, 0-1. There's a rip up the middle. Base hit. We got a runner on, baby. Let's go. See if we can stage a comeback here and make something happen. Here we go. Top of the lineup. Is he going to go back down low by my feet? I have a feeling he is. Let's see if we could turn on one. Here it comes. Oh, man. Oh, that's going to probably fall right. What? How do you swing that far in like that and the ball still carries to the left fielder? How is that not a base hit? Unbelievable. Okay, well, here we go. My opponent paused for like the 20th time this game. Maybe he's going to bring in a new pitcher. Maybe not. Who knows? Let's find out. Nonetheless, here we are waiting for him. Yeah. How you guys doing? I'm going to show you Lumpy right now as soon as my opponent is done. Maybe he's done good. Maybe he had to go to the bathroom and we're going to get the win. Nope, he's going to bring in a new pitcher, another lefty. Okay, there was no need for that at all. Here we go. That's a ball. Okay, 2-0 count. Or is it a 1-0 count? No, it's 2-0. We didn't swing. No, 1-0. It's first pitch. I'm sorry. Come on, Juan Soto. There's ball 2. Okay, my opponent having a hard time finding the strike zone. We're going to wait for him to throw me a strike before we even swing the bat. Ball 3. I'd hate to get a walk with Juan Soto, but it is going to bring up the go-ahead run to the plate, so we will take that. There's a strike. Okay, 3-1. Now we got to wait for a good pitch here. Come on, Soto. Ball 4. Here comes JT Realmuto, who has a single for me. All right, let's go. Still going to wait for him to throw me a strike because he hasn't been throwing them, and there we go. Okay, 0-1. We're back to being behind in the count. Here we go. Be smart. Oh, no, that's a double play, isn't it? Yep, that's going to end the game. Dang it, we take the L. I didn't even put up a run. Okay, here we go. Here's the surprise, okay? I'm going to take Lumpy to Disneyland today, and he doesn't know that. He was asking to go to Disneyland, and I told him, hey, because it's really hard to get reservations this time of year because of all the Christmas stuff. But I did secure tickets. I'm going to go wake him up right now. We're going to tell him. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. His mom's going to be mad because she's still asleep too, so. Okay. You can see what I mean. It's really, really dark right now. I'm going to flip the light on right here. Lumpy is passed out. Let me turn the light on real quick. I'm trying to be quiet. Okay. Here we go. Lumpy. Papa. Lumper Bumper. Happy birthday. Hey, I got a surprise for you. Hey, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're not going to school today. I got a surprise. You know where we're going?
Bowling?
No, we're not going bowling, my man. We're going to Disneyland. You excited?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey, I love you, my man. Let's get dressed and go to Disneyland, okay? All right, we're out of here. We'll see you on YouTube. We're out of here. I love you guys. Peace.